to go get it without being caught. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that, hit from the road, hit that, hit from the road, hit that, get Big Mac, get right back.
Right back and I'm here. I got the whole team in here now. It's feeling like game day and it's game day. We are the underdogs of the year. We ranking number 1 on the list. We put in overtime, so we ready for overtime if the clock ever hits. Game day. Game day. Game day. Game day. Game day. Game day. Yeah, pray to God he with you. We coming out to get you, yeah. Pray to God it with you, coming out to get you. Pray to God it with you, coming out to get you. Pray to God it with you, coming out to get you. Pray to God it with you, coming out to get you. Yeah, try to tell you how it is. I made them sacrifice cause I made the planned out exactly how I wanted to live. I was doing show after show, wasn't getting done but showed up to every gig. Don't be trying to walk in these shoes, little boy, cause you already know it's not a fit. First deal came in last year, you was right there.
All right, so that was great. So welcome to the show. We'd like to welcome to the show Kayla Hare, Maddie Moore, and Kennedy Jackson. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming. So let's just do a round robin real quick. You know, just say who you are, where you go to school, and like what paper you're working for at the moment. So let's start with Kayla.
Hey guys, well again, Juan and Harrison, thank you guys for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Kayla Hare. I am a Chevrolet DTU Fellow, and I am currently working for the Dallas Examiner, but I do attend North Carolina A&T.
All right, great. And Kennedy.
Hey everybody, I'm Kennedy Jackson. I attend Southern University and A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I am currently working for the Atlanta Voice.
Thank you, Kennedy. And Maddie.
Hello, I'm a senior at North Carolina A&T State University as well, majoring in journalism and mass communications with a minor in marketing. And this summer I have been working for the Philadelphia Tribune in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
All right. So I just want to get everybody's perspective on what it's been like working for the Black Press this summer. So Kayla, what's it been like working for the Black Press this summer? I know you've been in Dallas. I've been seeing the content you've been putting out. So just tell us a little bit about the work you've been putting out and what it's been like working for the Black Press this summer.
Well, first and foremost, it's been hot. Dallas, Texas is very hot, and going out in the field, it's always I always make sure to bring some water because that's the first thing. But it's been very, very fun. Working with the Dallas Examiner and working with the Black Press just speaks so much to me coming from a historically Black college and university. I understand the importance of our stories being told and being a voice for my community. And that's exactly what I've been able to do here at the Dallas Examiner. I've put out about 4 stories now, and I have a few more to come out in the paper for the rest of the summer. And they all made the front page. So I definitely think I'm doing something right, but I'm learning so much about myself within this experience and also learning a lot about Dallas, a community that I never thought I'd see.
Right. And what advice do you have for anyone wanting to possibly apply next year and experience DTU?
Literally, my only advice is to just apply. This is actually one of the very few opportunities that I have applied for. And I just wonder to myself what more I could have achieved and accomplished if I would just apply. So don't be afraid. Don't put it off. Seriously, just apply. And within your application, a little more advice. I would just definitely say to be yourself. We saw the videos that the other fellows put in for their application, and each and every one was different and unique. So just make it your own, and that'll get you the spot you want.
Yes, those videos were definitely unique for sure. So Maddie, what's it been like in Philly? Tell us about what it's been like in Philly. Tell us about all the work you've been putting in. To just give us the tea. What's it been like?
Yeah, so Philly's definitely been a whirlwind. Going to assignments every day has been an amazing experience. And specifically working for a Black-owned newspaper has been one of a kind. I know a lot of times at our HBCUs, we're told to just really enjoy the moment because once we go out in the real world, the rooms won't be filled with us. But I can say in my experience working for the Philadelphia Tribune, that has not been the case. Since we are telling Black stories, the subjects of the stories, everyone I interview, they are Black. And that's just really special to me because the stories are stories that aren't being covered on the larger networks. They aren't being shown in on TVs in people's homes. So that's been a great experience. Day to day, just been very busy. Right before this call, I was actually out on an assignment, but I'm definitely enjoying getting that experience under my belt and having even more articles out there.
Okay, and what is something you've learned about yourself since starting this program?
So one thing that I've learned about myself is to follow my passion. I think we're in a generation where we can easily get caught up in what everyone else is doing on social media or what your friends are doing and questioning yourself. But this experience has definitely shown me that I'm on the right path and just to continue following my dreams and everything else will fall into place.
And how many stories have you published so far?
Honestly, I've lost count.
Oh my God! Well, there you go.
Maybe at 8 now.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Kennedy. So you in my city?
Hey.
You in my city? So what's it been like in
living
Atlanta?
that life.
So what's
it's been amazing.
So what's it been like? Like, what's the experience been like? Tell me about the work you've been putting in. Like, just tell us what's it been like in Atlanta.
Okay, it's been amazing in Atlanta. It's definitely a new experience. It's definitely more fast paced than what I'm used to from where I'm from, even in Baton Rouge. So it's been really amazing just getting out there. They have a lot more pro teams because I am like a sports journalist. That's my focus. So they have a lot more experience that I can gain. I've really been getting in that field, getting really active, getting acclimated in press conferences and different sports, taking the baseball route. So it's just been really fun to really dive in and see the different aspects of my career.
And is there anything you've learned specifically from your time, like working for a Black newspaper? Like, is there any knowledge that you've gained from working at a Black newspaper that you might not have gained anywhere else?
Yeah, stories, even general stories, there's always a different angle you can take. And I've definitely learned that my story and my voice can be told through anything. So, the way I see it, other people may be seeing it that way and they just don't know how to put that into words. So I've definitely learned how to put that in words and express different sides of a story to get different opinions and different views, because everything matters in a general topic, even if it's broad, small, anything, it's definitely an open field.
Thank you. All right, that was great.
You.
Thank you so much, everybody. So also, I just want to pivot real quick. So obviously, it's been a very wild news cycle lately. Just in the past few weeks, President Joe Biden stepped out of the 2024 campaign for president. Kamala Harris has become the presumptive Democratic nominee for president. Her campaign raised over $100 million in the days after Biden stepped down and endorsed his former running mate. So, and let's not forget, less than a month ago, former President Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt at a campaign stop in Butler, Pennsylvania. So I just want to get, how, all y'all's opinion. How are y'all feeling about this political moment, and just your thoughts on everything. So let's start with Kayla, and we'll just go from there.
It has been crazy last couple of weeks, months, or years, honestly. But what I see is history repeating itself. I know that a lot of stuff is new to us, but the core and the root of the problems are simply all just being circulated for a long time now. So it's really just inspiring me. And that is what I have learned doing so much research and writing and reading within a Black newspaper and just about history in general. So it's definitely encouraging me to stay woke, as they might say, stay educated, and it's inspiring inspiring me to educate others as well, so that way we can be prepared and knowledgeable about things that are happening, so we're not spreading misinformation and everybody knows how to react.
Thank you. Kennedy?
Like Kayla said, it's definitely been a lot over this past month, even over the past week. It's just been a lot with the changes going on. But I feel like that's all the more reason why our generation really needs to get out there and not just vote, but get educated on why we're voting and who we're voting for and the different policies that are trying to be put into place. It's a lot that's hidden and that you won't know unless you actually get in the field and realize what's going on. And I think that's something our generation really needs to focus on and think about instead of just what they see. And that's a big problem. So this week alone has allowed a lot of people to really just dive into that news type sector of this debate. And I think that's really important. So I'm excited. It's a lot. I'm nervous. I'm excited. It's a lot of mixed emotions.
Yes, definitely, for sure. And Maddie?
So for me, it's definitely been crazy is just the first word that comes to mind. Just being 21, we've lived through so many historical events, and it's like, here we are again living through history. Covering this news has been especially chaotic for me, being in Philly and Pennsylvania, which is a swing state. So it's very important for them to be getting out and registering young voters. And also with the governor, Josh Shapiro here, he's a possible running mate for Kamala Harris. So just being able to cover those events firsthand has really opened my eyes to the political world. And it's caused me to be interested in something that I would have never considered myself to be interested in before.
Right. And all right, and then I just want to do one more question for y'all. So all year we've been hearing many calls, from voters, like especially like young voters begging for something new. Like they did not want a repeat election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. So now that opportunity is here, from your conversations with friends and people around you, do you think this moment changes things for them? So everybody can just jump in real quick.
Sorry, can you repeat the question one more time?
Oh, yeah. You want me to repeat it one more time? Yeah. So all year we've been hearing many calls from voters, especially young voters, begging for something new. They did not want a repeat election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now that opportunity is here, from your conversations with friends and people around you, do you think this moment changes things for them?
So I definitely can 100% say this moment is changing things for a lot of people. Even sources I've interviewed for my stories, they're very excited about being able to mobilize young voters because our generation will be a key factor in deciding who wins this election. Since the last election, there's a lot more Gen Z members who are able to vote, and there's 40 million total. Nearly half of that number are people of color. So we can definitely make a difference, and I think it's exciting to see how this election will turn out in November.
Yes, I do think that things are definitely changing. I am actually happy that things are changing because it now gives younger voters the opportunity to stand up and actually act on what they wish would have happened. I believe that President Biden stepped down in regards out of love for his country, as he described in his speech. And I think that should definitely resonate with the younger voters who didn't want him to be in the election because they were afraid of his age and numerous of other things. So I definitely think it's time for us to actually stand up and vote for what we asked for.
Yeah, I definitely think things are changing. This is my second election voting in, so just seeing the difference between that election and this election and being in that HBCU culture. First election, it was like, I don't know, but now I actually see people active, Kamala, she is a Black woman, which is a big change, but she's also a part of D9. And, for HBCU culture, that's really, really, really huge. So just to hear the conversations and hear something different and hearing our age engage in those type of conversations, it's really exciting. So I'm looking forward to see what else we have until November.
Thank you. Well, all right, that's gonna wrap up this segment. So thank you everybody for joining us. We've seen the work that y'all been putting in, so just keep it going, and thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Absolutely.